Sometimes God doesn't send answers. He sends people, and sometimes He sends them younger, not to lead you astray, but to awaken parts of you that time tried to silence. You may feel uncertainty, hesitation, or even confusion. But if your heart recognizes something sacred, know this: you are not lost. You are being guided. There are seasons in life when God rearranges connections in ways that don't immediately make sense to the mind, but speak clearly to the soul. This presence is not random. It is a signal, a divine alignment, a quiet reminder that love, healing, and growth often arrive disguised as someone unexpected. A younger soul may bring energy, hope, and curiosity that feels different, yet comforting. They may spark laughter you forgot you could feel, awaken joy that you had tucked away, and teach lessons only your heart is ready to understand. You may be wondering why someone younger has entered your life at this moment, why their presence feels meaningful, grounding, even healing. Why conversations with them feel lighter yet deeper. Why your heart feels stirred but not unsettled. This message is not about age, it's about alignment. This connection is not about age, convenience, or timing. It is about purpose. It is about restoration. And if you pay close attention, your heart will recognize it, even before your mind does. God does not work randomly. When He brings two souls together, especially from different seasons of life, it is often to balance what is missing, to restore what was lost, and to teach what can only be learned through contrast. This video is for those who feel a quiet certainty that this connection isn't accidental, even if they don't yet understand its purpose. Listen closely, because alignment often comes disguised as confusion, until clarity arrives. 1. God uses different seasons to heal different wounds. When God aligns you with someone younger, it is rarely about control, validation, or ego. It is about exchange. You carry wisdom shaped by experience, by loss, by endurance. They carry energy shaped by hope, curiosity, and possibility. Where you have learned caution, they remind you of faith. Where they lack direction, you offer grounding. This is not imbalance, it is design. God often brings together people from different stages of life to heal wounds that could not be reached alone. A younger partner may help you reconnect with joy, softness, and trust. You may help them find stability, patience, and depth. This alignment isn't meant to erase who you are. It's meant to complete what life interrupted. And if this connection feels peaceful rather than chaotic, reflective rather than impulsive, that's the first sign it is guided, not rushed. God aligns souls not by age, but by readiness. 2. This alignment often comes after you've been broken open. Very often, this kind of connection doesn't arrive when life is loud or easy. It arrives after you've been humbled by waiting, after disappointment taught you restraint, after you stopped asking God for excitement and started asking for peace. That timing is not accidental. By the time a younger partner enters your life, you are no longer searching for validation. You are searching for alignment. Your heart has been refined by loss, by unanswered prayers, by lessons you never wanted but needed. You are quieter now, more discerning, less impressed by surface things, and that is exactly why this connection can exist. God brings someone younger not to pull you backward, but to meet you where you finally stand, grounded, aware, and open in a new way. They arrive with a softness that doesn't threaten your strength, with a curiosity that doesn't diminish your wisdom. Their presence feels different because it doesn't demand that you prove anything. Instead, it invites you to rest. You may notice how your nervous system calms around them, how conversations feel sincere, unforced, unguarded, How laughter comes back, not the reckless kind, but the kind that heals. This alignment often comes when God knows you are ready to love without fear of losing yourself, and when they are ready to learn without feeling small beside you. This is not a reward for suffering, it is a restoration. God sometimes sends someone younger not to challenge your past, but to help you trust the future again. And if this connection feels gentle instead of chaotic, grounding instead of consuming, it may be because it was never meant to rush. It was meant to heal. 3. God uses this connection to restore faith and wholeness. Sometimes, the reason someone younger appears in your life isn't obvious. It isn't about romance or companionship alone. It's about restoration, about filling spaces in your heart that years of experience, struggle, or loss have hollowed out. God aligns souls with intention. He sees what we often cannot, the parts of us that are closed off, the wounds we've carried silently, the love we've been afraid to trust again. And He sends someone who complements, challenges, and awakens those very spaces. A younger partner brings energy that reminds you of joy you forgot you could feel, the curiosity, the wonder, the courage to hope again. And in return, your wisdom, patience, and stability offer them guidance, grounding, and the courage to step fully into life. This is a sacred exchange, not one that diminishes either soul, but one that amplifies the beauty of both. Together, you experience a version of life neither of you could have reached alone, a harmony of experience and innocence, knowledge and curiosity, reflection and growth. Pay attention to how this connection feels. If it inspires gratitude instead of fear, calm instead of chaos, insight instead of confusion, that is God's hand at work. He is not simply orchestrating a partnership. He is aligning hearts to heal, to awaken, and to prepare both souls for the deeper purpose of love and life. And if your heart recognizes this alignment, it is a sign. You are exactly where you need to be, with exactly who you need to be with, for a reason that only time and faith will fully reveal. 4. This connection teaches you to love without fear. One of the quietest, most powerful reasons God aligns you with a younger partner is to remind your heart how to love freely again. After years of being careful, after heartbreak, disappointment, or missed chances, love often becomes a thing we approach cautiously, measured, controlled, tentative. But when God brings someone younger into your life, the rules change. Not because they demand it, but because their presence invites courage. You notice it in small moments, the way your chest feels lighter around them, the way your laughter returns with ease, the way you imagine a future without the sharp edge of fear. They reflect back to you a version of love you thought time had worn away, a version unafraid, unburdened, and unguarded. And in their curiosity, openness, and energy, you realize love does not always have to be heavy, complicated, or anxious. Sometimes it simply exists as trust, respect, and gentle joy. This is a lesson many of us need. God often aligns hearts not to fix what is broken, but to awaken what was always capable of growing. They teach patience, hope, and the quiet faith that the right soul doesn't threaten your wisdom. It amplifies it. When your heart recognizes this, the fear of loving again begins to dissolve. They are divinely placed to heal, transform, and awaken the soul, and to remind you that life's timing is perfect, even if it feels unconventional. The ultimate sign that this alignment is divine. The ultimate sign that God has placed this younger partner in your life is not a grand gesture. It's the quiet, subtle ways your soul feels seen, understood, and awakened all at once. You notice it in moments that feel almost miraculous, a conversation that reaches places you didn't know needed healing, A shared silence that feels safe rather than empty. A look, a touch, a word that stirs trust you thought you had lost. It isn't perfection. It isn't absence of fear or challenge. It's the way your heart knows this connection is meant to teach, heal, and grow you both. You realize that even your differences, the moments where age, experience, or perspective might have felt like barriers, become bridges. They are the spaces where patience, understanding, and faith flourish. And in that recognition, something shifts profoundly. You no longer question why this connection exists. You no longer resist the depth it brings. God doesn't bring people together for convenience or comfort. He brings them together to ignite growth, restore joy, and awaken the love that was always capable of flourishing. When you feel this with your heart fully open, you know you are exactly where you are meant to be, with exactly the person you are meant to grow with, for reasons far deeper than time, circumstance, or chance could explain. Some connections are not meant to be understood immediately. Some people enter our lives quietly, gently, and with a purpose so profound that it touches parts of our soul we didn't even know were waiting to be healed. When God aligns you with a younger partner, it is not about age, convenience, or temporary happiness. If your heart recognizes this connection, it is a sign that it is divinely guided. Every laugh, every shared silence, every lesson exchanged is intentional, designed to heal, nurture, and grow both of you. This alignment is not accidental, it is sacred. It is a reminder that love, when guided by God, can restore, transform, and awaken your deepest, truest self. Comment, "I feel it," if this message touched your soul. Share this video with someone who has brought healing and joy into your life unexpectedly. Subscribe for more spiritual, emotional, and life-changing messages that guide your heart toward love, purpose, and alignment.